Morning guys, welcome to the May-June newsletter. Like always, we've got special guests and special mentions, but I'll start with the past runners over the last few weeks. I'm not going to muck around, we'll whip through them. We kicked off on the 11th of May. We had Outdone go to Sandown. He ran second. Very good effort. He led by a long way and only just got run down. Very happy with his efforts that day. The 17th of May, we had Uncle Keithy, one of the favourites of the stable, go to Geelong. He got a long way back and made up good ground under hard riding from Craig Newitt. Another stride he probably would have won, so it was a good effort from Keithy. The 21st of May we had Payroll. She resumed first up down the straight at Flemington. She got lost a little bit as she did the start before down the straight. It was a good run though. She got held up a little bit, and when she did get out she found the line nice. We moved on the 21st of May, sorry, on the same day, the 21st, we had Ashley Marie over in Adelaide. She was in the Group 3 2500 metres SA Fillies Classic. Craig Newitt was on board. She rolled to the front. She gave a good kick turning for home and only just got run down. She was beaten by a better horse on the day, but it was great to get black type with her, as she was bred by one of our long loyal clients, by Dennis O'Brien, so it was good to get black type next to her name, and probably she deserved it as well. She's been a nice filly that's come through the stable, and she was bred by Dennis, and she's got a few quirks, so nice to get that next to her. Then with 25th of May on the Wednesday, we had G1 Express, went down to Sale. Very unlucky. He probably should have won. He just got held up turning for home under Dwayne Dunn. Another stride, he gets the money, but he's a little bit frustrating. He's continuing to run second, but no doubt he'll have a birthday very soon. Pakenham, we had Mira step out on the 29th, the Sunday meeting. It was the first start for us. She come from another stable. Clients Kevin and Julie Taylor from New Zealand sent her to us to train, so it was great to get a result for her first up. It was a nice win too. She was ridden by Ben Mellon. She just peeled out and was too good for them, so she's definitely a horse to follow. She's a nice mare, and she'll definitely win her races. The 31st of May, we had I Write the Songs go to Geelong. Run third. She looked like she ran seventh. There was about 7 across the track. It was very hard to make out where she ran. It was a good even effort. It was a good effort from her to run third, considering there was about 7 across the track, and I thought she ran 7th. Uncle Keithy went to Swan Hill. We sent a truckload up there for the carnival, and unfortunately he ran last on the first day. The track was rated a slow 6 and was more like a heavy 9. I was very disappointed in the club for putting up the rating of the track when it was worse than what it was, so I scratched the rest of the runners, and when we came home I sent all the horses up there, wanted a slow to a dead track, and it was worse than that, so I thought there was no point running them on a track that wasn't suited. We'll learn that for next time. Then on the 11th of June we had Payroll go to Flemington. She stepped out to the 1400. It was a nice run. She got held up a little bit. The race wasn't really run to suit. They went a bit slow and sprinted home. She had 6 kilos more than the winner. It was a good even effort. She steps up to the mile next start. Ashley Marie ran on the same day in the Oaks in Queensland. She drew barrier 1. The fence was off that day, plus she doesn't like racing inside horses. You can just put a line through that run. It was definite forget run there with Ashley. We had Amira step out on the Monday. It was Queen's birthday weekend. She doesn't like racing inside horses either. She got back on the fence. Didn't get beat very far, only beaten 2 lengths. Second up syndrome maybe a little bit as well with her. She steps out in distance next week. She's probably one to follow. Very happy with her, the way she's come through that run. G1 Express went to Geelong last Friday, stepped out to the 2200. Very good effort. He got back a long way. He got left flat-footed at the 600 when they sprinted. He made up very good ground late, and he's definitely a horse to follow. He's knocking on the door. He's had 3 seconds, so very happy with him. Horses to follow, and what's coming up, we've got Payroll and Abaha. She's back in the stable, so it's good to have her back for all the clients involved with her. We've got those two stepping out at Flemington Saturday. Both horses are racing well, should say running well. Payroll's been racing well. Abaha, she's trolled up very well. Expect her to run very well fresh there at Flemington, especially with the rain that's coming. The Stinger's going to be out of the track. We'll head up to the top end as well on Saturday. We've got Outdone, Vodia Nova and Gold Clip, probably all going to step out for the first time up there. It's great to have horses up there at this time of year. The weather's terrific. They've all trialled there on Tuesday. Outdone and Gold Clip were probably the 2 picks out of the trials. expect the Outdone to go up there and be very hard to beat in a 1300 metre maiden. He is on a Guineas path, so hoping he can get the job done Saturday and we push on to the Guineas the following week. Gold Clip, he'll be just in a low rated ratings race. His trial was very impressive also, so for anyone that's looking for a little punt on the weekend, I'd be pushing towards my 2 at Flemington and or Outdone and Gold Clip. Following week we got Wednesday, we've got Amira and Refectory heading to Sandown. They'll both be in their both respected races. I think you'll see a different result with Amira stepping out in distance, and Refectory, well, he's a typical English horse. He's a hard horse to get a hold of. He's been doing everything wrong, so I've changed a lot of things up in his work, and I'm hoping to see a different result with him. Following weekend, I'm hoping to have Outdone Vodianova in the Darwin Guineas. Probably also that day we'll have Waving, Trancing and Dugan stepping out up there. Dugan has adapted to the track and terrific up there, so I expect him to go up there and be very competitive. Righto, it's time for my special guest. We'll invite James O'Brien to join me from Lauriston's. Welcome, James.
G'day, thanks Richard.
No worries. So for everyone that just want to put a face to the name, you'll see on your bill a lot of the times my horses go down to Lauriston's Thoroughbreds, which is a nice farm about 40 k's away. They're on the water, probably 20 minutes shy of Phillip Island. Beautiful property. I like to send a lot of my horses that have raced down there. It's a good freshen up for them. We've got the beach. James, just tell everyone a bit about the property and what you guys do.
Yes, sure. We established the property originally as a private training facility, but now that we're focusing more on the breeding side of things, we're leaving that now for pre-training only and breaking in. So, and also preparing yearlings for sales. So it's an established property, and we do have some, as you mentioned, the beach is fantastic access to. We can do full gallops down that beach, and also the water rehab. So it's just a
yeah, that's right, absolutely. As we're just saying to the boys before, Meridian Star and a couple other fillies had their first trials down there. It's a very good property, and I like to use it as a tool mainly to get them off this property and off my stables on course. It freshens them up mentally, and it's good for their legs. Yeah,
no, it's terrific, and we've got a great team down there who look after them. So
yeah, absolutely, yeah. Just a quickly, a couple of questions. Gold Edition and Ice Chariot, probably the best horses you guys have had.
Yeah, definitely. Gold Edition was just crazy time for us.
It's outstanding, yeah.
Yeah, and then Ice Chariot, won the Queensland Derby. So he's retired on the farm there, so he gets around in his paddock, and he's a boss of his paddock.
I've seen him down there. Also, you breed a lot. I've just had a look. You've had a lot of winners there come out of the farm.
Yes, no, we're really enjoying the success on the racetrack from the horse that we've bred, so that's going really well. Good
to see General Truce bounce back last Saturday at Flemington too.
Yeah, that was a big buzz.
Yeah, that was a great buzz. Would have been, yeah. Anyway, it's good to have a horse and work with you guys. We got one there, a reset Filiella, so hopefully we can have a bit of success with you guys. And thanks very much for all your help.
Thanks, Richard. Cheers.
All right, guys, just wrap it up quickly. Just a quick cheerio to Adam Warren. He gave me this present for winning with Sly Romance in the Staying Series. This is a battery operated warm jacket, I should say. I wasn't going to say too much, I could get in trouble, but anyway. Thanks Adam for this. It keeps me warm in these cold mornings, but hopefully after next week I won't need it too much because I'm heading up to the top end to keep my eye on the horses up there. So anyway, for this month we'll wrap it up and look forward to talking to you next month. Next month's video will be coming from Darwin, and hopefully we'll have Dipper as my special guest.